So in Pokemon Legends ZA, there are two currencies you're going to need the most of, money and Mega Shards. The focus is going to be on Mega Shards. I'm going to be kind of mentioning money as a bonus, I guess, in this video. If you do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and jump straight into this. What are Mega Shards? First and foremost, it's this stuff. What do you need these things for? Well, because you need them to purchase Mega Stones. Mega Stones you use to Mega Evolve certain Pokemon. And if you're trying to get the Shiny Charm, which involves doing all of Mabel's research, then you have to complete your Mega Pokedex, basically, which is required to just get all of the Mega Stones. So you're going to need to farm a bunch of this stuff because Mega Stones can cost anywhere from 180 to 360 of these per stone. So basically you just go around smashing them with your Pokemon and you're going to get a bunch. But I'm going to show you guys some of the best methods that I've found to farm it. And then, like I said, as a bonus, how to farm some of the money as well, because some of those Mega Stones are actually bought at the Emporium or whatever it's called. The stone, what is it called? It's over here. The stone, right there, the Stone Emporium. I'm sorry, I messed it up. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. First things first is when you're traveling around the world, you're going to see these purple kind of Pokeballs kind of all over the place. I've collected so many that I don't know if I have any to show you guys. But anyways, I'm sure you've seen them. They're colorful screws. You're gonna learn about them very, very early on in the game. And what these do is allow you to come to this location right here, Rasson's Construction at the bottom right. So kind of right down here, bottom right corner. You can see it down here. And if you go talk to this guy, you can get these colorful canary plushes. And this is what you're going to want to do, right? So first of all, the first one is for XP. If you want to, level up your Pokemon quick, you get that one. The gold one is going to help you get money faster. The pink one is going to help you get Mega Shards faster. The green one is going to just prevent you from blacking out, and the blue one is going to make it more likely that you succeed in catching a Pokemon. So what you're going to want to focus on, of course, is going to be the gold one for money and the pink one for Mega Stones. Now, I actually just have enough colorful screws, you can see the top right corner, to get my last upgrade. They go up to level 4. So I'm going to upgrade this. And that's going to get me a level 4. And as you can see, if I read the description, let me go back to this trade. It's going to increase how many Mega Crystals I'm going to get, or how many Mega Shards I'm going to get from smashing Mega Crystals by a lot. Oh, also one last thing is if I go back to talk to him, the money one, this only increases the prize money you receive from battles by a lot. It has nothing to do with like if you sell treasure or anything like that. Specifically for the prize money in battles is what's going to increase for that. Speaking of money, as you're kind of going around the place, you see these little shiny things on the ground, pick them up because those are oftentimes going to be like treasures that you can sell. We're going to go sell those in a second. But first things first, what about smashing some of these Mega Shards? What is the best method? I think having a Pokemon that has like a quick attack, for example, Lucario here, if I go here, you can see I have extreme speed. That just smashes it really quick, and it fills up pretty quick as well. And then I can go ahead and smash it again. And you can see I'm getting quite a bit Mega Shards because I fully maxed out that Canary as well. So one of the best places is just rooftops. As you can see right here, on the rooftops of various buildings, you're going to find a lot of crystals. But I'm going to give you like 3, maybe 4 specific locations that you can kind of go and farm. Now, to farm these locations, there's no way to reset it. You just got to wait basically about 10 minutes. If you go sleep at a park bench, it's not going to reset it. If you reset your game, it's not going to reset it. You just got to basically wait a while in the game and then it'll be reset. And that's pretty much how that's going to work. Okay, so let's take a quick look before we start the actual locations, how much I currently have. So if you want to see, you're going to go to the treasures section. You're going to go see the Mega Shards here. I got 167 Mega Shards as of starting this, and I just got a bunch right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a couple different locations. The first one is actually going to be right around the corner at Hotel Z. There's a lot of Mega Shards around this area. I'll show you guys. If we go up into the rooftop right here and climb all the way to the top, you're going to see there's going to be a lot of Mega Shards. So it's a very long ladder to get up. Anyways, once you get through here, there's going to be a couple like here. You might see some down there. So, grab those while you're here. Those are just kind of like what we're grabbing along the way. We're going to grab those. explore some of these, various rooftops. This rooftop right here, you're gonna see a bunch of chunks right here. So like right here. By the way, if you use something that has like an area of effect, like earthquake, it can knock out more than one at a time. Same thing with that one though. You've seen that one just kind of knocked out multiple ones at once as well. But look at this. Lots of chunks right up here on this rooftop, right? There's another one over there. So you kind of get the idea, right? If I kind of go back this way. Now for this, you're going to have have that double jump. So if you don't have that unlocked yet, that's might be a little bit of an issue. Probably don't come up here. Besides that, if we kind of go over here, you can see like these rooftops don't really have any. So it's mostly that one rooftop that I showed you guys over there. Again, these don't usually spawn really much on these rooftops. But if you go down here, there could be another nice little big chunk. So again, just a couple little chunks to kind of get right here in Hotel Z. It's not the very best spot, but it's a spot to kind of get you started. If we go to Wild Zone number 9, this one, you're going to find some more chunks up on the rooftop. So the path to get to this one is we're just going to kind of go inside of here. You can see there's scaffolding everywhere. You can smash through here, or you can just climb this ladder right here. Kind of go through here. We're going to end up dropping down over here. You don't have to go there. We're actually going to be going through here to climb up this extremely, extremely tall ladder, as you can see. And on the rooftop here, there's going to be a little, I think 2 main kind of chunks, if you will. Around here, there's not usually anything. You can see on the other rooftops, there's a bunch over there. So there's, first of all, some chunks right here. Lots of chunks on this rooftop here. If you can get certain Pokemon, I think Absol actually is a Pokemon that has some really quick moves. But this rooftop here is where you're going to really see a lot of shards. It's going to be kind of like, the main area in this wild zone. It's just absolutely racking up, right? Look at that, boom, just racking up. You can peek around here, but usually there's nothing really around here, so I would just kind of not bother with that. Besides that, mild spoilers for this, but you can check around the Prism Tower. But if you've beaten the game, so there's going to be walls around Prism Tower, but if you've beaten the game, something happens. I'm not going to say what, and those walls aren't there. So you're not going to really be able to check that. So that's going to be unfortunate. You can't do that if you're late game. But if you're earlier game, if you haven't beat the game yet, you can do that. Restaurant La Ya. This one's pretty good. So right here, northern kind of northwest section. If we go kind of right behind it, and you can already see there's a little bit here on the corner. But look at these walls. They are just filled. Now you're going to probably be like, well, how do I get up there? Well, look at this. Lucario just kind of bounces up on the walls, which is absolutely insane. Look at all the shards we're just racking up. So, boom, I get that. And then this wall right here, that's it. All right. Now, in a short time, how many shards did we just get? If I go over to my other items, you can see I'm up to 720. What was I at when I said? I think it was like 100 and something. So I think I like, right, 550, 600 in that short time. Now, again, you can just keep searching all the rooftops. There's certainly other areas. Those are kind of the main areas that I found are really good to kind of farm. Beyond that, like I said, what I would normally do is I would just then kind of, switch to nighttime. I'd go do a bunch of battles all night to get a challenger's ticket, whether you're in the post game or, in the story. You're obviously going to need challenger's tickets. So I would do that. And then by the time day breaks, they should be respawned. Like I said, I think they respawn maybe every 10 real life minutes, give or take. Don't quote me on that exact number, but roughly. Now look for these, right? Look for these hollow elevators. Kind of go up those, and when you go to the top here, again, like look at this. Now there's like a nice little chunk here. So sometimes you find like nice little chunks on the rooftops. You can just kind of explore. Again, if I kind of go over to this rooftop over here, you can see that there's even more over here. So again, it just adds up quickly. And again, if you get those kind of canary plushes that kind of just increase how much you're earning, it'll rack up significantly. Oh, and by the way, there is actually a purple ball right there. See that purple ball? So that's what those colorful screws look like if you've never seen them. Maybe you're still really early in the game. So to get those, you can just kind of hop over. For this one, I can actually just kind of glide like this because, again, this is something you unlock a little bit later in the game. Walk up to it, grab it, and there you go. You got a colorful screw. And then you collect those, and you can upgrade those canary plushes. So that's pretty much it for, you know, the mega shards. Again, if you want to know where to buy them, I'm gonna show you in a second, but it's gonna be a little bit spoilery because you're gonna see basically the names of various Pokemon. So if you don't care for that, then obviously stick around. I'll show you in just a second. But one thing, like I said, I mentioned I'll do a bonus with the money. The money. So collect all these sparkly things on the ground, man. They're all over the place. You can get stuff that you can't sell, but essentially, eventually, you're gonna come to the Pokemon Center. You're gonna say, I'd like to do some shopping. I'd like to sell. You're going to go over all the way to the right to this treasure section. Sometimes you're going to get stuff like these big nuggets, which are worth like, you know, 20,000. I'm going to bulk sell. That means I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell all of these. You don't need any of this. None of this is worth anything except for selling. And just like that, you know, I can get like 41,000. I just, by the way, just sold a bunch and got like, I think 200 or 300,000 recently. So this is just what I've earned in maybe like the past hour or so, give or take. And again, I haven't really been trying to go for it. I've been not really focusing on, you know, trying to collect treasure. But again, it's just these little sparkly things on the ground. All right, now if you're still with me, let me show you how to get these how to get these stones, the mega evolution stones. So one of the locations is right here. You can see at the top left corner, CORSAIR Inc. This one is going to be where you're going to be spending those mega shards that we just got. So I'll show you what that looks like. Again, spoilers ahead. You're going to see the names of various mega evolving Pokemon. You've been warned. All right, so you can see I've bought a bunch, but there's one here, you know, 360, right? This one, 360, and there's a bunch. Some of them are only like 240. If I go all the way up here, some of them are actually, these ones all here are like 180. So these are 180. So you see, you're going to need quite a bit. I mean, I just bought one that's worth 360. I can buy two that's worth 360. Now I don't have enough even for a 240. So I basically bought two in that time that I just showed you. Plus I got to wait like 10 minutes for it to reset. So, and again, that's gonna register as an entry in your mega evolved Pokedex. You don't have to do anything else beyond that. The second location that you're gonna buy these, not with shards but with money, and that's why I wanted to show you guys some money, is gonna be down here. So at the Stone Emporium, you're gonna go here, and I've already purchased them all, so you're not gonna see the prices, but I'll try to remember how much the prices were for you guys. So down here you can see, so these ones were like 50,000, and then they were like 70,000, and then these were like 100,000 each. So I think starting, I think it's Steelixite, or maybe here, they started to be like 100,000 all the way down here. So they can be pretty pricey. It's going to cost you a good chunk of cash, close to maybe like $1 million Poké Dollars, or maybe just under. So you're going to want a lot of money, but those are the only ones there. Most of them are going to be purchased with those mega shards at the other locations. So again, I know this video maybe sounded like it dragged on a little bit. Maybe it was longer than it needed to be. I wanted to be super thorough with you guys. You know, I've seen other people kind of talk about, oh, this is the best method, but they don't really show locations or really how that kind of works and how long that actually takes practically. So I wanted to be thorough with that and show you guys all of that to the best of my ability. Hope you guys appreciate that. If you do, leave a like, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys soon in another one. Tell them, friends. Game on. Catch you guys later.